Oh, it's recording now. We're going to get the last 10 minutes of class. That's bizarre. Why is it working now? Okay. So sorry, at least we get 10 minutes of recording. I don't know why it wouldn't work before. Something was going on. That must have been a Microsoft thing because I didn't do anything different. But anyway, go ahead. What was your question?
I'm trying to pick which question. Can we do 30?
Number 30. Solve the system using Kramer's rule. Okay, so here's what, well, I'm going to copy this. It'll be easier if I copy it, and then I'll know what the numbers are. Okay, so I'm going to copy that over here. We're doing that with Kramer's rule now. The first equation, this is where I got to get confused. So after the fit, so 3x. So that's your first equation. This is your second equation, and then your third equation is this. Okay, so three equations, three unknowns. We're solving this with Kramer's rule. So we have to find our d, we have to find our dx, and our dy, and we'll have to find our dz. So what is d in this case? And this is a little bit hard because these aren't lined up very well in columns, so you have to be a little bit careful.
Are we supposed to put them in matrices first, and then do we do it where we pick a row or a column?
Yeah, let's get the matrices first.
Okay.
And then we'll worry about getting the determinants. But so it sounds like you're on the right track.
Okay, so it's gonna be 4, 0, 6.
Okay, let's say it in columns because it'll be easier for me to type.
Okay, 4, 3, -7.
4, 3, -7. And then
0,
7,
7,
-3,
-3,
and then
6, 5, 0.
6, 5, 0. Okay.
And we don't.
Does that make sense to everybody? Say that again.
We don't include what it equals, so we're not going to include the 50, 96, and -59.
We don't do that for D. We'll use that for other matrices. Okay. So the question is, do you want to set up the matrices or do you want to get the determinants right away? It's up to you.
Let's get the determinant.
Okay, so if you want to get the determinant, so what's the determinant of this? What would be the best row or column to expand by?
Let's do the top column, 4, 0, 6.
Top row.
Top row.
Okay. So if we expand by that column, I'm gonna have to move this DZ over, I can tell. Okay, so if we expand by the top row, I'm gonna have a 4, and I'm gonna have a 0, and I'm gonna have a 6. Now we have to decide if those are positive, negative, or positive. So the 4 is going to be
positive.
Positive. The 0 is going to be
negative.
Negative, which doesn't really matter. I'm going to put it there. So we know it's negative though. And then the 6 is going to be
positive.
Positive. Okay. So that's good. Now we need to find our matrices. So if I block out the first row and the first column, I'm left with
it's going to be 7, -3, 5, 0.
-3, 5, 0. Don't know why I've got all this highlighting, so I'm going to stop that. Okay. And then the 0 is not going to matter, so I'm going to skip that. And then we have to do the last column and the first row, and that's going to be
3, -7, 7, -3.
7, -3. All right, so when we do this first matrix, we're going to get 7 times 0 is 0, so we're going to get 4 times 0 minus a -15, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that should give us 60.
Yeah.
0, I don't care because it's going to be a 0. And then I'm going to have a 6 times
-9
-9
minus
minus
-9.
minus 49.
Would it not be -60 because it's 4 times -15? Or is that wrong?
It's
Is it +15?
So, okay, so we're subtracting -15. So that really means we're adding. So I've got 2 negatives in there. So that's like a positive.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Super easy to mess up signs. So that was a good question. All right. So then I've got, so 6 times -9 minus -49. So that gives me a really big number. Wow. So then I'm going to have 60 minus 348. So in this case,
isn't it supposed to be 240 because -9 plus 49 is 40, and then 6 times 40? Oh, yeah, 6 times 40.
oh, you're correct. So I messed up on the sign there. -9 minus a -49. Yes, that's 240.
Okay.
So your D in this case, D, maybe I'll do it this way. D is going to be 300, right? 60 plus 240 is 300.
You add them together, you don't subtract?
Well, this is a positive 60, and then a -0, so that doesn't matter, and then a positive 240. So you're going to add them together.
Okay, I just thought for the formula for finding the D is the two numbers you get, you subtract.
It sounds like you're mixing up the rules. Okay, so when I'm doing the 2 by 2, I take these two numbers, 0, and then I subtract off that. So with diagonals, then I subtract off that.
Right,
but in this case, I have a +4 times a 15, so that's a positive 60. Okay, and then minus 0 plus 240.
Okay.
So my D is going to equal 300.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now we need to figure out our D sub x.
Okay, so for D of x, do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be 50, 96, -59, and then 0, 7, -3, and then 6, 5, 0.
Okay. Perfect. And so how would you expand that?
Let's just pick the last column.
The last column. Okay. So if that's our last column, then I'm going to have a 6, 5, and a 0. Okay. Now we need to get our signs right. Is this positive or -6?
It's going to be positive.
Going to be a positive 6. Is this going to be a positive or a -5?
-5.
-5.
And then a positive.
And then a positive 0, so we don't care about the 0. Okay. All right. So now if I'm blocking out the last column and the first row, I'm going to end up with what?
96, -59, 7, and -3.
7 and -3. Okay. And then on the 5, I'm going to block out the middle row, so I'm going to be left with
50, 59, 0, and -3.
-59, 0, and -3. Okay, well done. And then the last one I don't care about because it's 0.
Right.
Okay. All right, so this is going to be equals 6 times 96 times negative 3 minus 7 times negative 59. I'm scared if this is a big number or not, but we're going to find out right now. Oh, something seems wrong there.
I got 750. And then you would divide that by 300.
96 times negative 3. Oh, I put a 0.59. That's why that was supposed to be a negative 59, not a 0.59. That's what happened. Okay. So I got negative 4206. What did you get?
Negative 42. So, oh, I got 750.
Oh, this should have been a negative. I made a bunch of typos on that one. 750?
Yeah, that's what I got.
That's better. Yeah. So don't make typos like I just did. Okay. And then I'm going to have equals negative 5 times 50 times negative 3 minus 0, right?
Yes.
Okay. And so that should be also 750. Oh, wow, that was interesting. So 750 plus 750, that's positive though, right? I did get all my signs right. Yes, this is a 750 plus 750. So d sub x should equal 1500.
Okay. Do you divide that by 300?
Yeah, so x, yeah, so x equals d sub x divided by d, which is going to be 1500 divided by 300, which is going to be 500. Okay? So there's your first one.
Isn't it 5?
5, you're right.
Okay.
That's better. Okay?
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So the others work just the same way. We are out of time.
Right.
But it sounds like you're on your way for Kramer's rule.
Okay. Thank you.
So, yeah, you're welcome. I wonder what was the problem with the recording. I apologize, but I didn't do anything different. So, okay, so last announcements, since I didn't get to record those announcements earlier. Make sure, number one, that you've taken the Proctorial Quiz. If it says it's late, it's okay. Take it today. It must be in Google Chrome. It must be in, you must download the extension. If it asks for a code, that means it's not set up correctly. Super easy quiz, just make sure you get that set up. Tomorrow, how it's gonna work. I've actually got kind of 2 assignments. You've got the exam for upload, which will be the second thing you do, and then you have the Proctorial thing. And so with Proctorial, it looks like it's 0 points, but that's where you're going to get your time limit and you're going to get the actual questions. It's completely optional to print it. You do not need to print it. Once you open the exam and if you try to print it and if you get a paper jam and all of a sudden and you can't print it out, don't worry about it. The problem, once you open it, it's going to start that timer. And so if you have a printer jam or whatever, just ignore it. Make sure you've got some paper next to you. I've given you a scientific calculator to use as part of Proctorial, so you can use the scientific calculator. Remember, no cell phones, no cell phone calculators. You will need your cell phone to take pictures. No cell phone calculators, no graphing calculators, no notes of any kind, no books. All those are in the instructions. So just make sure you have several sheets of paper next to you. Basically what will happen, here I will demonstrate here. We're going to pretend that these pieces of paper are my test. I've taken my test. At the end, you're going to show your ID and say, I'm really who I say I am. And then you're going to have, okay, so this is my test. This is page 1. I guess I better back it up so you can see it. This is page number 2. This is page number 3. etc. This is page number 4, however many pages you have. And then you'll do that at the end. I'm going to give 5% extra credit for anybody who takes the test between our regular class time, which is noon to 1 p.m. If you upload your thing, so you've got 60 minutes to take the exam, and you'll have a countdown timer there, so you'll be aware of that. And then you'll hit submit. Of course, there's nothing to submit, but you've showed the video that you've done your work. And then you're going to open up the second assignment, which says exam for upload. You will upload the, so you'll take pictures of your exam. Either take pictures, or if you have a scanner, the scanner will probably be better. So copy the pictures into a Word document, and then you can either save the Word document with all 4 pictures or all 6 pictures or however many pictures you have. So save that as a PDF or a doc file, docx file, and then you will submit that on Canvas. That should be done within 15 minutes after you do your exam, after the 60 minutes are over. So, and if you get done sooner than 60 minutes, even better. So anybody who turns in their exam between noon and 1 p.m. is going to get 5% extra credit. And I should put my phone number in there. I will put my phone number in there. If you're taking the exam, don't call anybody, don't talk to anybody. You can talk to me. I will be near my phone, and I can help you with whatever I can. Not with a paper jam, obviously, but anyway. So any last questions about the test for tomorrow?
Just really quick. So you're gonna send us a PDF of the test, and then
No, I'm not gonna send you a PDF. So you're gonna open it up. So you're gonna open it up on Canvas. It's not gonna let you. Once you open it up, it's not gonna let you open up any other windows. Like it's.
So it is connected to Proctoria.
Yeah, it's through Canvas, but Canvas uses Proctorial, so you can't have any other tabs open.
Right.
You'll be able to see the questions on your screen, and
we will be able to see the questions on our screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then so you can, printing is optional. Don't waste time on printing. If you try to print and it doesn't print, who cares? It's on your page. Just write the problem down on your paper.
Gotcha.
Technically, you don't need to write it down. Just write number 1, and if it has the matrix, write the matrix down and do whatever work it tells you to do. And then you will upload a picture of those pages that you have written down on as a PDF, and then upload that. And so then I'm just going to grade them on Canvas. So
okay,
it's been a nightmare. It's taken me all week to get this thing loaded, and hopefully it works smoothly. Hopefully I went through all the awfulness and it's easy for you guys, but I have no guarantees. So
I have one more question. So you said there'll be a scientific calculator on Proctorio. Can we not use our own scientific calculator then?
So my problem is, I'm going to say no, you can't use your own calculator. The problem is, I know there's a lot of people that have graphing calculators, and the math department rule is you can't use those. And so, so there will be a calculator provided for you on your screen, and you can use that. It's a scientific calculator. So.
Okay.
Good question. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we at least got part of this recording. I didn't get any of my first class. So anyway, I will let you guys go, and good luck tomorrow. My phone number will be on there if you have any problems at all during the test. I mean, I'm not going to answer, I'm not going to give away any answers or anything, but I will try to help you with any tech problems that you have. So please call me on my phone, and I will be standing by.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, good
Thank
luck.
you, sir. Bye.
We'll see y'all tomorrow.